Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this special session marking the inauguration of the 2022-2023 St. Martin Youth Parliament. We have established a quorum of 17 members. I now kindly ask that we stand for a moment of silence. You may be seated. His Excellency Governor Dr. Anders Eugene B. Holliday, Honorable President of Parliament Grisha S. Heilige Martin, Honorable Minister of Education, Culture, Youth and Sport, Honorable Members of Parliament, members of the Youth Parliament, other guests, family and friends, viewing and listening audience, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for this special session marking the inauguration of the 2022-2023 St. Martin Youth Parliament. The members will now repeat the Youth Parliament pledge. As a youth parliamentarian, I pledge to be a prominent member of society by empowering and representing the youth of St. Martin. I pledge to advocate peace, understanding, and to create an environment of great leadership. I pledge to bring about social change by services to the community and collaborating with our counterparts locally, regionally, and globally. I pledge to be kind, fearless, committed, integrous, and ambitious. I am a youth parliamentarian. You may be seated. I bring greetings from YMP Silvers, YMP Ramchandani, YMP Lynch, YMP Holloman, YMP Baptist, and YMP Marianne. A special welcome is extended to our honored guest this afternoon. As the outgoing president of the St. Martin Youth Parliament, permit me to share a few words in farewell. I am the outgoing president of the St. Martin Youth Parliament, Jeremiah Richardson. I have been a member of the St. Martin Youth Parliament for 6 years now and have been president for the past 2. The St. Martin Youth Parliament was first established in the year 2011. We've had quite a few members pass through this organization as a stepping stone for their future endeavors. We've also had our fair share of trials and tribulations we've had to overcome over the years. The St. Martin Youth Parliament has always been an organization that strives for the betterment of the lives of young people, whether it be education-wise, health-wise, or socially. I am grateful that I was given the opportunity to be a member of this organization and to learn and grow in this organization. The St. Martin Youth Parliament provides training in government and politics, parliamentary procedures, debate and critical thinking, and reasoning skills to develop St. Martin's future leaders. It demonstrates to others that we as young people are not scared to be heard and serves as a voice for other island youngsters. We want to use the Youth Parliament to have a louder voice in our society and to speak up for change on behalf of the young people of our island. As I step down from my position as president of the St. Martin Youth Parliament and pass the baton on to my newest youth members of parliament, I take this time to share a few words of wisdom. The Youth Parliament is an organization that is perfect for you if you want to learn about government, parliamentary procedures, and leadership skills. It is an organization that will help you grow and build yourself up, even if you don't plan to pursue a future in government. While it may prove challenging at times, and sometimes you might want to give up, I urge you to always remember that as a member of the St. Martin Youth Parliament, you are the voice for your fellow young people on the island. You are the hope they have for change. Just like the waves in the ocean come and go, no challenge is permanent. Problems will come and go too. We must enjoy our challenges like we enjoy the waves. No matter what struggles you may face or what walls you may have to overcome, remember, you will always have people by your side who want to help you, whether it be your fellow YMPs, your coordinators, or even us as Youth Parliament alumni. You can always rely on us to help you. Most of you would have already heard my slogan, and now I'll say it again for the final time in my capacity as president of the St. Martin Youth Parliament. Help me to help you, help us create a better future for St. Martin. I thank you all for the support you've given me over the years, and I give a special thanks to my predecessor, Mr. David Clifford, for his help and trust when I was elected to this position. Thank you to Ms. Camilla Gums, who acted as an advisor to me and the Youth Parliament even while she was studying abroad. Thank you to our coordinators, Mrs. Connie Francis Gums and Mrs. Brenda Maynard, for guiding us and believing in us, even though we may have been a headache sometimes. I would finally like to give a special and heartfelt thank you to the team that was with me throughout my term, without whom I wouldn't be here. PRO, YMP Jamie Lynch, Assistant PRO, YMP Prerna Ramchandani, Treasurer, YMP Jamal Holloman, Assistant Secretary General, YMP Brianna Silvers, and Secretary General, Kadar Gums. We joke, we have fun, but we know when we need to be serious. We are an organization, but even more so, we are a family. I know that I am leaving the St. Martin Youth Parliament in good, capable hands, and I look forward to seeing what changes you bring, what projects you undertake, and how you grow from being a member of this organization. Before I close, I would like to give my heartfelt congratulations and well wishes on behalf of all my fellow alumni of the St. Martin Youth Parliament. We hope to see you strive for a better St. Martin. It's not always been easy sitting in this chair, but the best challenges always have their ups as well as their downs. I've enjoyed every minute that I've been here, and I hope my successor can take the St. Martin Youth Parliament to even greater heights. Today, I step down and close the door to my past, open the door to my future, take a deep breath, and step through with my head held high, because no matter what may happen, I am a youth parliamentarian. Thank you. I now invite the President of Parliament, the Honorable Grisha Heiliger Martin, to give her address and administer the oath of office. MP Heiliger Martin, you have the floor.
Good afternoon, members of Parliament to be, and good afternoon to my fellow colleagues. Good afternoon to the Prime Minister. Good afternoon, firstly, to the Honorable Governor. I am actually in awe with your closing speech, Mr. Richardson. It was amazing. I hope that it has inspired all of you, and I look forward to seeing what you can bring forth in the future as Youth Parliament. Thank you.
I now invite the members of the Youth Parliament to step forward to take the oath of office.
The oath of office. I swear that I have not given or promised anything to anyone whosoever, directly or indirectly, under any name or pretext whatsoever, in connection with my election as a youth member of parliament, nor shall I do so. I swear that I shall not accept any pledge or gift of any description from any person whatsoever, directly or indirectly, in order to take or refrain from any action of any description in this position. I swear my loyalty to the King and the Charter for the Kingdom, to the people of St. Martin, that I shall always help to uphold the Constitution of St. Martin and shall support the welfare of St. Martin to the best of my ability. So help me God. YMP Angel Flanders. YMP Brianna Woodstock. YMP Lindell Wilson. YMP Jaffier Marlin. YMP Ariane Martis. YMP Rihanna Roberts. YMP Aljane Henry. YMP Kiara Hemo. YMP Kinisha Carty. YMP Judeline Etienne. YMP Jemiah James. YMP Arti Ganchandani. YMP Sabea Nanton. YMP Ariana Maynard. YMP Vivica Titus.
You may now return to your seats. I will now invite the 2022-2023 Youth Members of Parliament to present their introductory speeches. YMP Ariana Maynard, you have the floor.
Protocol having been established. I am 17-year-old Ariana Maynard. I attend the St. Martin Vocational Training School and I'm currently in the third form. I joined the St. Martin Youth Parliament to become a better person and to be able to work with other young people on issues that affect our lives daily. Being a teenager is not easy at all, but I aim to get better and to be an example that young people can change and be better citizens. Thank you for the opportunity to address you and looking forward to having great relations and work situations with you and for my peers. Thank you. I yield the floor back to you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, YMP Ariana Maynard. YMP Vivica Titus, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. With protocol already established, good afternoon. As of yesterday, I am 15-year-old Vivica Titus, a third-year student of Milton Peters College. Let me tell you more about myself. I was born in St. Martin on the 13th of September, 2007, and raised in St. Martin. I enjoy everything to do with music, fashion, going to the beach, watching crime documentaries, and discovery documentaries. As an outgoing youth who is open, ready, and willing to learn, being a member of the St. Martin Youth Parliament intended, I believe the voice of the youth should be heard. And I am very thankful and grateful for this opportunity to exercise my voice, develop new skills, while playing an active role in our community. Commencing this journey, I am excited and looking forward to the various opportunities that await me and the positive changes that I can contribute to. I yield the floor back to you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, YMP Titus. YMP Kiara Hamer, you have the floor.
Good afternoon. My name is Kiara Hamer. I am 12 years old. I just started my first year at Milton Peters College, and though it's a transformative process from primary school, so far I'm doing fine. When I was younger, I participated in activities such as dancing, swimming, baking, and volleyball. And though most were short-lived, I excelled in swimming and earned my A and B diplomas. I don't know what I wanted to do then, and I'm still particularly clear, but I do enjoy chess and tennis, which are currently in my activities. I currently engage and excelling in. I am at the stage of exploring various things in efforts to better learn my likes and dislikes. At the same time, coming to know what I didn't even know I liked by remaining open, trying, learning, and learning new things. I know I'll figure it all out. The third activity I just started attending is the Youth Parliament. The reason I signed up is because my father Anne's believed it will greatly assist my intellectual development and improve my writing, speaking, the way in which I think, and the people's skills and more. Though this is all very new for me, and I will be an adjustment, I am happy to be here with hopes to be guided, coached, and supported, and learned to reciprocate the same one day. Yeah.
Thank you, YMP Hamer. YMP Sabea Nanton, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Protocol having been established, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sabea Nanton, and I am a 16-year-old fifth former at the St. Martin Academy, and I'm currently in the business stream. I was born on the beautiful island of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but I migrated to St. Martin in 2015. Many of you may be wondering, just who is Sabea? For one, I love to read and have often found it as an escape from the very stressful times of life. I've always been fond of public speaking and debating, as I found it very enthralling, and it also helps me to develop certain necessary skills I will need later in life, as I am an aspiring criminal lawyer. I decided to join the St. Martin Youth Parliament to further develop my public speaking skills and also build new ones. I saw this as an opportunity to benefit not just me, but all the young people I may stand to represent. It is my utmost honor to be able to be part of such an important youth empowerment group and assist in the enhancement of the youth of St. Martin. As Franklin D. Roosevelt said, we cannot always build a future for our youth, but we can build our youth for the future. The St. Martin Youth Parliament is a perfect example of building our youth for the future, because here we are learning important aspects of what it means to be a leader and take actions for the betterment of our generation. We are never too young to change the world. And to bring it closer home, we are never too young to make a change in St. Martin. And I will be the change I want to see in St. Martin. I thank you for your time and attention and yield the floor back to you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, YMP Nanton. YMP Arti Gyanchandani, you have the floor.
Protocol having been established, good afternoon, everyone. Let me start by allowing you all to get to know me. My name is Arti Gyanchandani. I am 17 years old, and I am in my first year of the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program at the St. Dominic High School. Outside of school, my main interests are cooking and sports. Currently, I play volleyball and soccer. I have been playing a sport since I was 7, making it my longest commitment. As an athlete myself, I think sports is a very important aspect of youth life. I believe the St. Martin Youth Parliament is important to the community because it allows us young people to share our ideas and have an influence. The youth of St. Martin represent the future of the country. Furthermore, it is important to me that the youth is involved in the community, as it allows us to see ourselves as valuable members of society. I joined the Youth Parliament to be a part of something that will challenge me and take me out of my comfort zone. I believe the biggest benefit I will get from being a part of the Youth Parliament is the opportunity for me to develop and refine skills that will benefit me in the future. These skills include public speaking, researching, planning, and collaborating. Additionally, I know I will learn a lot from the other members of the Youth Parliament, as well as the adults who will be guiding us. This will be a chance for me to grow as a person, and it will also teach me leadership skills. I believe I am a valuable member for the Youth Parliament because I am focused and dependable. I also have new ideas. I am glad I have been given the opportunity to be a part of the St. Martin Youth Parliament, and I am looking forward to collaborating with my fellow youth parliamentarians. I am proud to be standing here in front of you all today. Thank you for your time. I refer back to you.
Thank you, YMP Gyanchandani. YMP Jamea James, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Protocol having been established, good afternoon. My name is Jemiah James. I am a 12-year-old attending the St. Martin Academy. I always wanted to be able to lead in my community and show a good example to those around me. I joined the Youth Parliament because it can help me with expressing myself and inspire me to help out more in the community. I want to be able to contribute to my community by being able to have a society where the youth can prosper. The late Nelson Mandela once said, and I quote, "The youth of today are the leaders of tomorrow," end of quote. I think we should give the youth a place to prosper in the community because the youth should be important to us. As a youth, I think that we are important because not only are the youth the representation and future of our community, but are also the main agents of change and progress. Some adults have the mindset of, because we are young, we don't have all the experience or have power. But the power of the youth is a commonwealth for the entire world. The faces of the young people are the faces of our past, our present, and our future. No segment in society can match the power, idealism, enthusiasm, and courage of the young people. I believe youth parliament can be something that can benefit us all in one way or another. I also think youth parliament can help us to achieve our dreams and help us through life. It can help by helping me to develop and hone my ability to speak and present my points of view in the community. It can also help us by helping the youth in the community by empowering us and inspiring us to be the leaders of tomorrow. In my future, I would like to be able to do all these things for the youth and the community. I want the community to be able to look at me and see someone they can look up to, someone who motivates and inspires them, someone who can be an example to her fellow peers and the new and upcoming generation. This, Mr. Chairman, I know is no small feat, but through hard work and dedication, I believe that this is achievable. In closing, I would like to leave you with the following quote. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. So let us not be deterred or discouraged when things get hard. Let us look forward to better days and be the future of tomorrow. I thank you and I yield the floor back to you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, YMP James. YMP Judeline Etienne, you have the floor.
Protocols has already been established. Good afternoon. My name is Judeline Etienne, a 15-year-old member of St. Martin Youth Parliament who was born and raised on this friendly island, St. Martin. I would describe myself as a very creative, funny, and generous person. I am currently a fourth form student at the Sundial School studying care and wellness. During my free time, I listen to music and crochet. I joined the St. Martin Youth Parliament because I love the idea of being a youth parliamentarian, and my mentor encouraged me to join so I could improve public speaking skills and to do something out of my comfort zone. Another reason I joined is because this can really help me in the future, and I love the idea of youth parliament where we can give the youth a voice. I hope to learn leadership skills, public speaking skills, and many more social skills as much as I can in this youth parliament to help me prepare for future goals, and it is one of my many goals to apply it. Someone once told me, today is your opportunity to build the tomorrow you want. I believe as a youth parliamentarian, I can play a big role in making that change. Thank you. I yield the floor back to you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, YMP Etienne. YMP Kanisha Karti, you have the floor.
Thank you. Thank you, Chairman. Protocol have already been established. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kanisha Karti. I'm 16 years old. I currently attend the Sunday school, and I'm fourth form. I'm very passionate about the youth parliament and so excited to engage in all the activities. I would like to give a big thank you to the motivations who encouraged me to join the youth parliament. Thank you, Ms. Connie and her team, for giving me that extra boost to keep me attending and being a part. I would also like to thank Judeline for reminding me to make time to come out for meeting me and empowering me for training, giving speech, and how to make an effort speech. Overall, I'm so grateful to have this opportunity. I'm now give the floor back to Mr. Chairman. Thank you for all.
Thank you, YMP Carty. YMP Aljanae Henry, you now have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Adopting the established protocol, good afternoon. I am 11-year-old Aljanae Henry, a 6th grade student of the Asher Stevens Hillside Christian School with the intent to complete my secondary education at the St. Martin Academy. I am an athlete who enjoys baking and hanging with my friends. As an aspiring lawyer, I joined the St. Martin Youth Parliament to hone my public speaking and organizational skills. The training and experience I will receive from Youth Parliament will be used to help my fellow youth to be more active in our country. As a youth parliamentarian, I will work together with my peers to achieve a better St. Martin.
Thank you, YMP Henry. YMP Rihanna Roberts, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon. Following protocol that has already been established, I am YMP Rihanna Roberts, a 15-year-old student at the St. Martin Academy. I was born in Jamaica and raised on the island of St. Martin. I'm currently doing sciences in school in hopes of furthering my studies in medicine. If I had to describe myself in 3 words, I would say I am intelligent, passionate, and inquisitive. In school, I am a member of the student government. Outside of school, I am a part of the St. Martin National Netball Team and the St. Martin Youth Parliament, of which I am the Public Relations Officer. Many people have asked me why I joined the Youth Parliament. I joined because I believe as a young person on this island, I should also be able to help my communities. As a youth parliamentarian, I will use my position to make sure the voice of the youth is being heard and that changes are actually made. With that being said, I hope to have a successful year with my fellow YMPs. As Minister Otley said in one of our previous meetings, we are not the future, we are the now. Thank you.
Thank you, YMP Roberts. YMP Ariani Martez, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon, everyone. Protocol has been established. My name is Ariani Martez. I am 14 years old, and I am attending the Milton Peters College. I joined the St. Martin Youth Parliament with my friends because it is my first time being a member of an organization such as this, and I believe it will be an amazing experience and an opportunity to learn and grow as a member of this organization. Being a member of the St. Martin Youth Parliament, I hope to acquire the leadership and governance skills to contribute to the development of the youth in my community. With this, I hope to create a positive change in the community. Back to you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, YMP Martez. YMP Jafier Marlin, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Protocol has been established. Good afternoon. My name is Javier Marlin. I am 15 years old. I attend the Milton Peters College, studying administration in the PKL department. I am the newly elected Secretary General of the St. Martin Youth Parliament. I am a generous, smart, funny, and open-minded individual. The reason I joined the St. Martin Youth Parliament is to give a voice to my peers, inspire others to speak for themselves and for others, and to make sure that the future and current rules set upon us are set fairly and not unjust. Thank you for your time and attention. I yield the floor back to you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, YMP Marlin. YMP Lindell Wilson, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Protocol has been established. Good afternoon. My name is Linda Wilson. I am 16 years old, and I am a fourth form student at the Sundial School studying care and wellness. I joined the St. Martin Youth Parliament because I want to be a voice of reason amongst the youth of St. Martin. I am an athlete, and I am very interested in politics. My dream is to become the future Prime Minister of St. Martin. I hope my dream will come true and that the youth of St. Martin cheers my dream onwards to the next generation. As the second Vice President of the St. Martin Youth Parliament, I will support and work alongside my fellow YMPs and the Presidium. As Woodrow Thomas Wilson said, we cannot be separated in interest or divided in purpose. We must stand together until the end. I yield the floor back over to you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, YMP Wilson. YMP Brianna Woodstock, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Protocol has been established. Good afternoon. My name is Brianna Woodstock. Before I go any further, let me tell you about myself. I am 16 years old, born in Jamaica, but all of my childhood was spent here in St. Martin with my two siblings. I am 16 sorry. I'm a fifth form St. Martin Academy student. I enjoy listening to music, reading, writing, and hanging out with my friends. I am also the incoming first Vice President of the Youth Parliament. My voice. My voice is a tool that can be used to advocate for what is right rather than what is convenient. My voice gives your opinion a platform and allows you to gain perspective, knowledge, perspective and knowledge on important issues. Furthermore, let me take this opportunity to thank the Almighty God, who in his power has made it possible for all of us to witness this ceremony. I am here because I love to help others, and as a youth, I can see many things that need to be changed on this island. With my influence, I believe that I'll be able to make a difference. Youth face daily challenges such as mental health issues and issues in school. These issues have a profound impact on us and influence how we behave in life. And it is rather sad to see that when youths complain, they are almost never heard. My vision as incoming Vice President is not only to be an assistant to the President, but to be the voice that can make things happen for the youths of this island to bring their concerns and ideas. I also would like to see more educational programs and competitions for the youths and more focus on youth mental health. As Vice President, I will not only work with the Presidium of this organization, but also with the other youth parliamentarians. Everyone's input and feedback are critical to the organization's success. I would like to think that I've been doing my part, being as useful as possible, and giving it the best of my abilities. Being in the youth parliament has not only improved my communication skills, but also decreased my social anxiety. This is why I urge youths to join. One of the most fun things from being in the youth parliament has been meeting youths along with myself who have become devoted to seeing a change in the island. I leave you off with this last quote. A real leader uses every issue, no matter how serious and sensitive, to ensure that at the end of the debate, we should emerge stronger and more united than ever before. This quote is by Nelson Mandela. If he was writing this quote today, he would be talking about us. I yield the floor back over to you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, YMP Woodstock. YMP Angel Flanders, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Protocol having been established, good afternoon. My name is Angel Flanders, and I am 16 years old, and I attend Milton Peters College studying administration. I'm a youth parliamentarian because I want to motivate others to stand up for themselves and have a voice to be heard, not only by them, but through me. As the elected president of St. Martin Youth Parliament, I pledge that my goals are to represent my peers and those that I would meet, to be their voice and to ensure that they are heard. I want to represent my peers in our quest to represent our country, St. Martin. Thank you for this opportunity. I yield back the floor to you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, YMP Flanders. Thank you, youth members of parliament. Ladies and gentlemen, I will now invite YMP Jaffier Marlin to come forward for the official handover of the clipboard and to accept his position as Secretary General of the St. Martin Youth Parliament. Ladies and gentlemen, I will now invite YMP Angel Flanders to come forward for the official handover of the gavel and to accept her position as President of the St. Martin Youth Parliament.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our pleasure this afternoon to present a token of appreciation to His Excellency Governor Dr. Anders Eugene B. Holliday, in recognition of his dedicated service to the people of St. Martin. For all our current members, you have been governor all our lives, or at least for as long as we've been conscious of such a role. On behalf of St. Martin Youth Parliament, board members and alumni, thank you for your service. Thank you for being a reminder and inspiration to all of us that we too can do great things in service to our country. I now invite past President Jeremiah Richardson to present a token of appreciation on our behalf.
Thank you, YMP Richardson. Thank you, Governor Holliday. We wish you much success in your future endeavors and look forward to being able to share your knowledge. Ooh. My apologies. Thank you, YMP Richardson, for welcoming me into this position. It is an honor to serve as president of the 2022-2023 St. Martin Youth Parliament. This year, the St. Martin Youth Parliament is focusing on mental health issues that impact the youth and adults alike on St. Martin. Mental health to me includes the way we act at home, in schools, the workplace, and in public. The way we think and the way we are with others. Mental health is a very serious matter because it helps us make decisions, deal with stress, and how we act and behave around with people. On St. Martin, mental health issues in children are shunned or ignored by adults. That leads to depression, having no mental and or emotional intelligence, self-isolation, anxiety, overthinking, drug use and or abuse, self-harm, and maybe even inflicting harm on others. Mental health issues such as depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, etc. are serious for those going through it and may be dangerous to those around them. But this can be helped and or prevented. I, Angel Flanders, along with the members of the St. Martin Youth Parliament, pledge to lend a helping hand in making this a better environment for the residents of St. Martin. I leave you with a quote from Lawrence Spencer. Mental health is not a destination, but a process. It's about how you drive, not where you're going. Thank you for your time. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the end of the inauguration ceremony of 2022-2023 St. Martin Youth Parliament. I would like to thank the President of the Parliament for administering the oath of office, the Griffier, Mr. Garrick Richardson, and the staff of Parliament for permitting us to hold our inauguration ceremony here today. A special thanks go to Governor Holliday, Prime Minister Jacobs, Minister Samuel, and MPs. For joining us today, thank you to media for the coverage of this meeting. Congratulations, youth members of Parliament. I look forward to a challenging yet productive year ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your participation.